There are way more than just tarts on the menu here at the Queen's Tarts Bakery and Cafe, which recently opened its new location here at 472 Queen Street East. Tammy is the owner, operator, and baker here at the Queen's Tarts, and we've met with you before, but in a different situation. It was when you were still working out of your home. So what's it like now to be on Queen Street with this storefront?
It's a lot nicer to be in an actual space and to have a proper kitchen to work in, and it's really nice to meet and interact with people, and we kind of learn the people in the neighborhood and the businesses downtown, and people traveling through.
And you've expanded outside of just butter tarts, so tell me about some of the other things that you offer here.
Well, we've expanded our baking goods a little bit, so we have a few other treats, and we're kind of trying to add things here and there, but we also do light lunches, so we have usually we'll have a soup, sandwiches, some individual quiches, some days meat pies and meatloaf, and we kind of try and add a little bit here and there, but keep it fairly simple.
How many butter tarts do you think you make in a day?
Probably a couple hundred butter tarts each day, yeah.
So you're really perfecting the art of butter tarts here every time you make a new batch.
Yeah.
And what are you finding proves to be the most popular one?
Well, our traditional flavors are always most popular, so the classic, the raisin and the pecan, both of the salted, like the salted caramel and sea salt and dark chocolate, and then a few of the exotic ones, like we do go through a lot of the cheesecake ones, and or even some of the blueberry and raspberry, but honestly, I think you have to start with a classic just to know what they're all based on, and then you can kind of, depending on your willingness to experiment, you can go a little crazy if you want to.
So start at the base, work your way up.
Yeah.
And this is also a great place to stop for a coffee, so you can get that with your butter tart as well. You roast your own coffee here?
Yes, I do the baking, my husband roasts the coffee, so we do have a variety of coffee drinks, espresso drinks. We've also been working on some flavor syrup so we can, jump on the pumpkin spice. Every day we're kind of trying to bring new things out, but, the only place you can get our coffee is here.